Thing I was noticing on this car too is when I took it around the block, the steering was a little weird, and there could be tons of reasons for that. But as I was going through, you can see how gooey this is. I mean, this is just so disgusting. So this whole engine needs to be just really deep cleaned. But I took this off, and this fluid is, I don't know how easy it is to tell, but it is very full. So, and in fact, when I put this in, I don't know if you can tell, I moved my phone to point to it, but you really can't. Maybe this will, so it's above the max, right? So I'm actually gonna pull some of this out. I've got a syringe right here. I'm just gonna pull out some, keep measuring it, make sure it's at a good range, and then at least we know that the issue with steering isn't that it's overfilled. All right, I've pulled out a bunch. I've got it in the syringe here, which I'm very gently placing over here. Don't want to, I mean, not that I can get this engine much dirtier, but here we go. I'm gonna wipe this off. This is our power steering cap and level. And I should be able to put this in here and see when I go through how we're doing on fluid. And it's pretty much right at the max line. So I'm gonna put this cap back on. And then now I've got this syringe, and I realized I didn't have like an empty bottle to put it in. So I actually had to go and drink some orange juice, not sponsored, so that I had something to put it into. So definitely try to make sure that when you're disposing of these fluids, that you are doing it in a friendly way. So, and what you can't see here is I'm actually pushing this plunger with my forehead to get it out. So I think I'm gonna just see if I can get you on the plunger cam. Push with my phone. Oh yeah, good times. And get that all out of there. Now, it's probably a little hard to see just based on what's here, but here is what we took out. And it doesn't look like a ton, but there's a couple of things we can kind of surmise from this, right? So one is it's overfilled, right? So that's something to look at, like, why was it overfilled? Is there a leak? Did someone just top it off and not know? What's that all about? And then this color looks a little dirty. So I'm going to keep that in mind for some sort of flush or something. When I was looking at the, and I'm realizing too, it mixed with a little bit of orange juice in there too. So, hey, what are you going to do? But those are just things to kind of look at. And then now we know that we have a power steering system that is filled properly. Doesn't mean there are no problems, but at least we can kind of rule out, something being overfilled.